if the bill comes and we pulling out a calculator and my man is telling me this is what I owe and this is what he owes his portion and I need to cash app him my $33.16 is crazy to me.
I've seen it. Now, exchanging social media numbers, none of that. Definitely the co-workers do not hang. They are your co-workers they're your co-workers and not your friends.
The support he needs and the help he needs, and if we can get that old Kanye back, I would love that.
Niggas in Paris, Kanye, college dropout Kanye. The old Kanye. Black Kanye.
What did he say? George Bush hates black people, Kanye. We need street justice. Bring street justice back. Because what's his name been walking around for too long? George Zimmerman?
Too long.
Hey you guys, welcome to Curves and Combos. We are your hosts. My name is Gina.
I'm Poe.
And you guys, welcome to episode 43. Yes, and those of you who have not watched our last episode, Happy New Year. We're still in January, so we can still tell you guys Happy New Year.
Yes.
Welcome to 2026. And we are on episode 43.
43.
We're moving and grooving right on along. Yeah. So, y'all know how we get started? What you do this week, girl? I wish for the past 2 weeks because we didn't post last week.
I don't want to be remembering up to a week.
It'd be so hard to remember.
The age, I didn't do much this week. The freeze, Friday I was in the house. Saturday I went to my nephew's half birthday party. He turned 6 months. I went to eat. Have you ever been to Johnny's Tamales?
I've seen it and I want to go because I see it. It's good.
It's good. That's my second time there. I went and ate there and I went in the house because that's when the freeze was supposed to, take over. And Sunday I was in the house. So I was in the house.
Because it was so cold all day.
Sunday was raining and cold. So I was in the house.
That's it. That's all you do. That's why I feel like when I was like, what did I do this week? I'm like, I really didn't do much. So with the freeze that was happening, they said it was going to be the rain. Then they said it was going to be the freezing temperatures. So we could expect to be in the house with no power for up to a week.
Yes.
They were saying it could be 3 to 4 inches of ice on the roads, all type of stuff. So of course everybody went out and bought the toilet paper towels, the cases of water. Now I did get cases of water and I got gallons of water, but I don't do the paper towel thing or the toilet paper thing.
What is, y'all, are y'all about to be on the toilet? Like, why y'all do the paper towel,
I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't
turkeys,
understand.
hams,
everything. Now I filled my cars up because I was like, I know how that could be, because I remember last time that was a mess trying to find gas stations that were open. Then when you find one that's open, the lines be a mile long. So I was like, I don't want to play about that. And then just in case if the water goes out, I got the gallons to flush the toilet. Other than that, I am like,
I do the gas too. I'm going to make sure I have gas just in case I need to get up out the house and ain't no lights. So I'm going to make sure I got gas. But the whole in them baskets, I be like, what is y'all finna do?
There were some states where I understand where people were actually snowed in. I heard a lot of people in Dallas, it got down to like 11 degrees. There was snow. East Coast got a lot of snow. The Midwest got a lot of snow. So I do understand those states. But for
Houston,
us,
we like at the most maybe a day or two. Last year we lost power.
Everybody
lost power, but a day. 2. It's not gonna be a week.
Tops.
2 weeks, like ridiculous. I just be laughing like, here we go again.
I was nervous because they was trying to make it seem like this is like the storm of the century. We ain't had an ice storm like this since what they were saying, like 2005 or something like that. I'm like, what?
It was cold. That was it. It was cold. That's like, it was cold, but as far as like ice on the roads and just raining and snowing, like last year it was worse than this year.
Yes. But for those of y'all who are, because I know not everybody's in Houston, those of y'all who are snowed in, because I know it's some people that was snowed in. I'm we just complaining because this is Texas. This is Houston. This type of stuff it just doesn't happen, and they try to scare us so much, and then every time they do things like this, 9 times out of 10, it's only a fraction of what they say is gonna happen. Yeah, when they said ERCOT said be prepared to be up to a week without power. I'm like, oh my God. What I gotta get my canned goods and my dry goods together. Like, so, well, girl, yeah, same. So my kids, just for prepare reasons, their dad, he never loses power. So they went with him. I stayed here. Me and my dude hunkered down together. Saturday night, we went out to eat to a restaurant. Child, we went out to eat Saturday night. We went to a lounge Saturday. And then we were like, okay, well, Sunday we're going to be in the house all day because it's going to really freeze. Sunday came. We went to Denny's.
Outside.
I'm like, it was cold. Don't get me wrong. But the sun was shining. Yeah. And then by the time Monday got here, I'm like, these kids could have went to school Monday.
Monday they could have went to school. And when I came out, was it this morning?
This morning?
It was ice all over my car.
Yes.
I was like, it wasn't like that Monday though.
It wasn't like that Monday. Yeah.
It was, my whole car was covered in ice. I had to let it fall. I was like, okay. Like, did it rain overnight or something?
Yeah,
like,
see, that it may have. Because, yeah, my car door was hard to open because of ice. Yeah.
That's the only thing this morning, but I was like, okay, cool, but we survived.
We survived. That's all I did. Nothing to write home about. Now, I did watch 4 episodes? 3 episodes, because I'm on episode 4 of His and Hers. So I'm a little late to the party, but I've watched 3 full episodes. That show was good. That show was good. And I said episode 1, they jump right into it. Yep. Episode 2, they jump right into it. Episode 3 was kind of like putting pieces together, so it was a little slow. Putting pieces together, and then when they showed the clip for coming up on episode 4, I said, "Oh, it's about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy." I fell asleep. You fell asleep on 3
because it did get like episode 1 and 2 take you so fast. You like this, and then when you get on episode 3, it's like,
yeah.
So I fell asleep, and then I woke up and I got back to it. But after that, it's back to it. It's back 3 was like
3 was a little slow, and I was like, I said, they got to turn it up, episode 4, 5, and 6. I already know they are. And I could tell by them previews. I said, oh, this is about to be so good and have so many twists and turns. I don't want to spoil it for nobody. But His and Hers on Netflix, I've only watched 3 episodes, but it's really, really good.
10
so y'all should tap in and get into it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
What about 61st Street? You gonna start that next? Have you heard about that?
What's that?
61st Street is really good. It's about a black boy that was wrongly accused. That's all I'm gonna say. It's good. It takes you fast too.
It's on Netflix? 61st Street.
But I heard it's also on Tubi. I didn't know it was on Tubi too, but somebody says on Tubi, but it's a series. I think that one has 9 or 8 episodes. It's got 2 seasons though. I'm on the 2nd season. Okay. But the first season is just about the guy that was wrongly accused, a teenage boy, athlete wrongly accused. So that whole first season is about him. It's good, girl.
It's good.
It's 61st Street. It's really good.
Let me put that in the notes of my phone so I could remember to watch that one.
Comment down below if y'all watched it. I'm on the 2nd season, episode 3. And I thought maybe after the first season, I was like, they gonna continue? Like after this good season, his part of his thing is over and it's still good. So
really?
Yeah, I'm on the 2nd season. It's really good.
Okay. I be liking to have stuff to watch like tonight. I'm like, I ain't got no shows to watch. I'm already caught up on Potomac. I'm already caught up on Married to Medicine. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So, we can go ahead and move on to social media shenanigans. And while we're talking about shows, my first social media shenanigan is our favorite, our queen of reality TV. Would she be considered the queen of reality TV, Miss Nene Leakes? Or is that New York?
New York. I think New York is the queen of reality TV. That she started it all, but Nene is she's
close second.
She's princess.
She's a princess. Okay, Miss Nene Leakes. She just announced that she is coming back to Bravo. Y'all know she was the star of The Real Housewives of Atlanta with shows on Bravo. She has been off of our TV since 2020. It's crazy. 6 years.
2020? Was it that long?
That's what she said when she made her announcement thanking everybody who made this happen. She said that she has not been on since 2020. And I'm like, 6 years flew by. I think with COVID and the world shutting down and everything changing and the weird man getting in office, I just feel like these past few years have been like a blur. But it's been 6 years. Yeah, but she's coming back. Now, she's not coming back to The Real Housewives of Atlanta, but it's kind of like a spinoff. So I'm excited. I love Nene. Now she thanked Phaedra for staying by her side. She thanked Portia. She said that they like rode for her, and she says a few of the other girls did too. But she said they got it done. So I'm excited. They haven't made an announcement, like started showing previews or anything. So the filming might not have started yet because she just announced this probably within the past like week and a half. But I'm excited. Nene, we need you back on Atlanta Housewives.
We need the taglines. We need the memes. Like Nene she is the real Housewives of Atlanta. So I'm happy you think she'll be back on the show too? I think so.
I think so, but I feel like that bag got to be right. That bag got to be right because they did her wrong. So I feel like for Nene to come back on that show, that bag got to be very deep, very, very deep. So, and Portia's not on no more. So
Portia's not on what?
Portia's not on Atlanta Housewives anymore, right?
She is.
She
came back.
Housewives? Portia came back.
Yeah,
okay.
Portia's back. She came back after the whole divorce thing. Yeah, Portia's on there.
Portia's back.
Kenya got kicked off mid-season for
the showing the Brittany Edie. Yes,
and Candy's gone.
Candy's gone.
And Phaedra's back.
And Phaedra did come back because she was on Married to Medicine for a hot little second. I knew that wasn't gonna work. That was so weird.
They didn't like it. She flew home. Phaedra got the hell said it's not my type of women.
Yeah, it was weird. I'm like, Phaedra, I get it because she's not a doctor. She was a lawyer first, and then she got into the mortuary. Mm-hmm. That was weird bringing her on there.
Mixed. Phaedra was like, no. Phaedra got on her little plane and she got the hell up out of there. She's like, no, it's not my type of woman. But to have
Phaedra, Portia, and Nene, we need that. Yes. We need Kim to come on back. We need the originals. If those four can be back together on Atlanta Housewives, I feel like that would probably be their highest viewed season. All of them back and together.
Hopeful. I seen Kim in some of the pictures that she's there at the. She went to the 20th. Sheree was there. They all in the pictures.
They all okay.
Yeah, Nene uploaded the pictures for it's the 20-year anniversary of the Bravo thing.
Bravo, not of Real Housewives. Has it been 20 years for Real Housewives?
I think it's
Is it?
Yeah, because all the housewives, all the franchises.
Because it started with Beverly Hills, I think, was the very first one, and that was with what was her name? The crazy white lady. She was a realtor, like a real big time realtor. No, but that was Orange County.
I started watching Orange County.
So was Orange County the first one?
Gretchen was a little young one, and she married that man, and with Vicky and Tim.
Yes, that's her name.
All of them. That's when I started watching them. When Atlanta came, I started watching more, branching off to Atlanta. But OC, I used to watch them faithfully. But I think it's been about
you right. That's about 20 years.
That's 20 years, and I think Sheree was there. Marlo was there.
I'll be forgetting about Marlo.
Kim was there. So I would love to see all them back on the get that bag right, Andy. You have to throw them bags.
Yeah.
And Kim could use the money.
I really don't care about coming back? Kenya. I don't know why. Kenya was, she was good for TV too, but I don't know. I wouldn't care if Kenya came back, and Candy also. Kenya and Candy, they were cool for what they did, but it was just kind of like,
I wouldn't care if Candy came back. I think Candy has run her course. Candy got plenty of jobs that she can go do. But I would like Kenya is just like Kenya to come back? I would love to see a good old read between her and
Kenya, Nene, Portia.
Phaedra. Kenya and Phaedra read sessions against each other. Like Kenya is the person that you're going to argue with. She's arguing with everybody. She's had a bad season with everybody, actually, except for probably Cynthia. But they didn't have their moments too. Yeah. But I would, I want Kenya to come back. Somebody got
Cynthia the friendship contract.
Oh yeah, see, Kenya. We need Kenya for the reads back and forth. A good old Nene and Kenya argument or Phaedra.
Yeah,
please, yes.
Speaking of Housewives, do you watch Potomac?
Oh yeah.
What's the lady's name who? She's dating Bobby Valentino.
Mia. I just saw that they on vacation together.
Was so random. What?
He like 5 feet, and y'all know
and
Mia
she's tall.
West size 13, and she like 6.
Yes,
6 feet.
It was weird. Him looking like a little short, little dumpy man next to her big tall self. It was just.
I'm like, when did this even? How did this? Did he jump in her DMs? Did they see each other out? She don't even live in Atlanta. He lives in Atlanta, and she's way over.
Yeah,
Mia just be doing things.
Mia doing anything.
And Mia be lying, so you never know. You know, she just got that lawsuit was stealing that furniture out of that Aaron beat.
Oh, the furniture.
Yeah, she took all the furniture out there. Mia, I don't know. Mia just doing something probably for a little coin.
Yeah. But the way she had did her husband, though, when he was just like, just stay with me, that was sad to see. He was like, just stay with me. You could have your boyfriend, but just don't leave me. And it's sad to see a man begging, but yeah, Mia said, you know what, I'm about to go live my best life. She was with that man. She with Bobby Valentino now. She had been pictured out with other people too.
She was with the ink guy, the radio guy.
Yeah,
she was with him. I don't know what happened with him because she left Gordon for the ink guy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then she ended up with Bobby Valentino and other people that she was spotted with. Okay, y'all. Moving on in social media. Kanye West. We have not heard anything from him in a while. He been quiet.
It sure has been.
He issued a formal apology to the Black and Jewish community. He blamed his wild episodes on health issues. He also blamed it on the car accident that he had 25 years ago. He said it caused an injury to the right frontal lobe of his brain, and he's bipolar. And he was off his meds, and then he was on his meds, and then he decided to stop taking the meds because he believed taking the meds was making him act crazy, like telling him like you can survive without these meds. So he stopped taking the meds, and he he needed the meds. So he issued an apology. It was long, so y'all I had to screenshot the apology. Just some key things he had said. He said bipolar disorder comes with its own defense system. Denial. When you're manic, you don't think you're sick. You think everyone else is overreacting. You feel like you're seeing the world more clearly than ever, when in reality you're losing your grip entirely. He also said the scariest thing about the disorder is how persuasive it is when it tells you you don't need help. It makes you blind but convinces you you have insight. You feel powerful, certain, and unstoppable. To the Black community, which held me down through all of the highs and lows and the darkest times of my life, the Black community is unquestionably the foundation of who I am. I am so sorry to have let you down. I love us.
Wow. Okay. I don't know much about, bipolar disorder, so I can't say that this is a stunt or it won't happen again. All I'm gonna say is I miss the old Kanye.
Yes.
I hope he stays on his medication. I hope he stays getting the support he needs and the help he needs. And if we can get that old Kanye back, I would love that.
Niggas in Paris Kanye.
Yeah.
College dropout Kanye. The old Kanye. The black Kanye.
What did he say? George Bush hates black people Kanye. Yeah.
And George Bush hates black. Like, can we get that Kanye back?
Yeah.
That's the Kanye I would like before his mom passed Kanye.
Yes, exactly. So good for him for acknowledging that and back on his medicine. So I wish him the best, and I hope he's able to come back and make music and turn everything around. Because we're forgiving. We are forgiving people.
We
are.
So he ain't canceled. He can never be canceled. Kanye can come back and do some good things. And Kim. So I hope that I think he has kind of did a 360, because at first Kim was like she couldn't parent with him at all.
Yeah.
He doesn't see the children, but now she had said on, I think Khloe Kardashian has a podcast.
Yep.
She was interviewing her and she was like, we co-parent good. We started agreeing more on things with North. They meshed over the music that he's producing from North. So she was like, he did a 360. So hopefully it is.
Yeah, hopefully he stays on his medicine and he's able to continue growing and healing. So, okay, so my next one, I saw on social media, the title of the article said, Harris County is now the deadliest place in America to give birth while black. So I'm going to read a little bit of the stats that they had on this article, because if you guys didn't know, Harris County is the county here in Houston. That's why it stuck out to me so much. So it just says new public health data reveals a devastating reality unfolding in Texas. Harris County, home of Houston, has I'm reading this a little bit too fast. Hold on. Harris County, Home to Houston has recorded the highest maternal mortality rate for black women in the entire United States, making it the deadliest place in the country to give birth while black. Between 2016 and 2020, black mothers in Harris County died at a rate of 83.4 deaths per 100,000 live births, according to county public records. By comparison, the nationwide pregnancy-related death rate for black women during that time period was already alarmingly high, yet still significantly lower than what was documented in Harris County.
Wow.
That is wild.
That's scary.
Yeah, it is. And so it's like kind of a long article. They said that black women are not believed about their pain. They're not treated with urgency when reporting pain or warning signs. They said many women, Mariah Ballard, whose son was stillborn after she repeatedly sought help during a high-risk pregnancy complicated by preeclampsia. So that's scary. You know what I also saw? This was probably back in like maybe late November, early December. It was a woman who, she was a midwife, and I think she was she was a registered nurse, a midwife. Her whole medical journey was her ensuring that the mothers to be that she was taking care of were, because it is a higher risk of, they say, of black women giving birth and dying during childbirth or right after childbirth. So that's what was her whole medical journey. And then she becomes pregnant with her first child and dies while giving birth.
I think I saw that story.
Yeah. So it's just real eye-opening that this is what we have to go through, even when it's the simplest things, like my foot hurts. Okay, well, the doctor will ask you X, Y, and Z. I'm sure it's nothing. No, I wouldn't have came here and paid my copay, took off work, paid the copay, and came and telling you my foot hurts. Something is not right for you to just look at it and say, here, just take this pain medicine and see me in 4 weeks. So we have to really advocate for ourselves, but it is scary, especially being pregnant. You're in your most vulnerable state at that point in time. So,
and working in the medical field, you see so many doctors brush patients. All the patient could be like, can you tell them? I'm like, I told them. Like, you can't tell them how much pain I was in. Like, I told them. Some doctors be like, they be thinking patients be faking. Like, ain't nothing wrong with her. I've seen her before. Or she's a patient of mine before. I've ran into her before. They think most people are addicts and they just want drugs most of the time. So they don't take them serious. I've seen it all, like, brush them off. Like,
I've seen it. Yep, I've seen it too. So it's scary. It's almost like, you want to have kids? I don't even know if I'd want to give birth in the United States. It's almost like you want to go out the country. Or I see a lot of like what celebrities have been doing. I think Summer Walker did it, hiring a midwife and giving birth at home. Yep,
a lot of people are doing that. Yeah. I follow a couple and they do that. They're on their 4th home pregnancy, like home birth. They do it at home. They have a doula. Because Erykah Badu is a doula. Yes, she did Summer Walker's.
Yes.
All Summer Walker's baby. So, yeah, a lot of people are hiring doulas and they just doing their home births. Yep.
Yeah. So, that's scary. That's scary. So, ladies, advocate for yourself. Speak up, speak up, speak up. And, we praying for the best. Hopefully, these numbers start going down. That's scary that just within that 4 or 5 year time frame that it was already high for women, but here in Harris County, we made that number even high. Like, yeah, it's scary.
Okay, speaking of something similar, a former NICU nurse accused of abusing 9 black babies pleaded no contest and is now facing at the most 3 years and under. Because she took a plea deal. 9 babies. Broken bones, shaken, abused, under 3 years. At the most, at the least she can do 1 day in jail, and at the most it would be 3 years.
That's a slap in the face.
And she is currently on house arrest, so she's not even in jail. She's at home.
In the comfort of her own bed, rubbing her toes together. Did they have any type of like evidence? Like, did she
video? It's on video.
It's on video.
Yeah, one of the I never seen any of their videos, but a lot of the families were there in court when she was taking a plea deal and listening to what they was gonna give her. Ben Crump was there, and the families was yelling out. They was like, "You should have watched the video. You have to see the video. She was abusing my baby." A lot of people were screaming. They were hollering. They were saying that was disrespectful. And Ben Crump said it was measly. Like, and she's at home.
She is at home.
She's not even
right
in
now.
jail. She had a bond, and I think the bond was less than like 50,000. It was like 20 something. Her bond was very low. 9 black babies and all black.
So clearly it was racially motivated. And for her to abuse a child that cannot protect themselves, that cannot speak out, like, I don't understand. I don't understand why it's so low. What state was this? Do you know what state it was in?
No, that I don't know.
It's just from women giving birth in the hospitals, we not protected, to the babies that are in the hospital. The black babies are not protected. How you gonna get somebody as low as a day? Like, I just don't understand that. And she's at home, she was able to spend the holidays with her family. And she's at home in the comfort of her own home, able to eat her own food, able to, so yeah, that's a slap in the face.
And if they give her 3 years, she probably can come home on good behavior after a year and a half. She'll be at home and then do the rest of the time on probation. That's nothing.
Nothing. She'll never have her nursing license again, though.
No, oh hell,
that's gone.
She'll probably find something else.
But she'll find something else to do.
She gonna find something else to do. Like, if that's in her, that's in you. Racism, 9 black babies, that's in you. I wouldn't trust her to do nothing else around in the public, like with the public. Like, she needs to be locked up for the rest of her life.
Come wash my car. I don't want you nowhere near me. Like, no. That's terrible, and that's a slap in the face.
It really is. And you can hear in the courtroom the families just yelling, screaming, crying. Like,
were there any long-term effects on any of the kids? Did they say, I know she was breaking the bones of newborns, and they say newborns' bones are like really soft, and so I wonder if it is going to be any type of long-term.
I'm telling what she did, like
things that's going to go on with these babies. I just, we need street justice. Bring street justice back, because what's his name been walking around for too long? George Zimmerman. Too long. Too long. And now she out here probably can only do a day. Yeah, we need to bring street justice back. I ain't saying that, I ain't one for like brutality and hurting people and all that, but we need some type of something to make one of them daddies of the babies, one of the mamas, y'all, y'all make something shake for y'all for y'all kids. Shit. Okay. All right. Well, that is it for social media shenanigans. We're gonna move on to topics, y'all. So, I just thought this was kind of like an interesting topic. We've talked about this before. I feel like we've talked about so many things before, but I wrote down, what are some red flags that you ignored and then you paid for it later? Red flags in relationships, friendships, work, whatever. Just red flags that we ignored and then we paid for it later. I would say red flags that a lot of people ignore are, is it really a red flag when you're working with your coworkers and you feel like they're your friends and you get to talking and hanging out outside work and you looking at them like, this my dog, this my man, I done found somebody cool at work to hang out with, them my friend outside of work, at work, and then they looking at you like this they'll knock you under the bus to get above you, so I feel like that's like something that we shouldn't do. I don't know if that's really a red flag, but what's something you think like a red flag?
Hang out with coworkers. When I was younger, I hang out thinking they was a friend. So I grew older, I'm like, hell no, none of y'all my friend. We just here to work. We can kiki at work, but outside of work, we're not hanging out. Not getting my Instagram. We're not exchanging social media numbers. None of that. Definitely the coworkers do not hang. They are your coworkers. They're your coworkers. They're not your friends.
For a reason.
Well, in relationships, I would say consistency. Like, we ignore people that's lies or like he lied about that and we ignore that, and then you get further in years like, bitch, he been lying to you. He been inconsistent. He been doing that. You just ignored the red flags and they just continued. So that's a lot of when we ignore.
We definitely do ignore a lot of red flags.
Like red flags in relationships. We're like, and you come like, damn, he been like that.
We gonna make excuses for it. Oh, it's okay. He's not consistent anymore because he's busy at work now. He can't take me on dates no more because he done whatever. Yeah,
and we've been in this relationship for 5 plus 10 years. You know, we don't need to date no more. I still want to go on dates. I still want started like just how we started. Let's keep it going.
I like the line. If he wanted to, he will.
Exactly.
Or if he wanted to, he would have. Cause all that, he don't buy you flowers, don't take you on date. If he wanted to, he gonna make time for what he wants to make time for. I don't care how busy that man is. He gonna make time to get him a haircut. He gonna make time to get his car washed. You know, those are 2 things men value. That fresh edge up.
Facts.
And they vehicle with the armor all on the tires. And if he can't stop and take you to dinner 2 hours out of his life, a date night once a month, at least a date night once a month, and he cannot doing that. Or
even texting or stopping, like, you know, at the beginning of relationships, they text you good morning, how your day, what you doing, this and that, and then when you get and further in a relationship, you don't get no like during after that. I still want you to text me, see how my day is going.
Yes.
What you doing? Like, I don't want to go the full day without hearing from you, and then later you calling up. Like, no, continue with the same how we started. Like,
that same energy.
I think that's what keep relationships like new and fresh. Like, continue. Like, I still want you to court me. I still want you to still text me. Like, what you doing? How's your day going? Yes, bother me. Text me. I want you to continue doing that.
The day. Tell me you miss me. Call me beautiful. Send me a selfie. I'm gonna send you a selfie. Like, just like you said, that keeps it just fresh and new. And you have to keep courting. Women, we can't get, you know, we same with us. We can't get too comfortable either, and just think that, oh, I ain't gotta do this no more. I ain't gotta do that no more because I got them. Yeah,
letting yourself go.
It's effort on both sides.
Yeah,
it ain't just on men. What's a red flag that I ignored and paid for later? Definitely consistency. Definitely, you know what? I've never really had a communication issue with like not texting back or something like that. But I dated a dude who I feel like was like financially, you know, he did some like things in the beginning like financially, and then after like I started working, because when I was with him, I was in school at the time. He would always, any little thing I need, before when I was in school, he would give me money and like, oh, you know, here's some lunch money, here's some gas money, here's money for whatever. He was getting my hair done and all that. And then once I started working, it was like, you need to pay me back for this. You need to pay me back for that. Yeah, It was crazy. It was like payment because I've
from
never
what he
been
did in the past. Oh, if he gave it to you, he would.
Right. So he's established in his career. So he's making money. He's making really good money. Me, I had just done a career change and I had went back to school. So I had done like another like 3 years in college to where I was to get my degree and everything, to where I wasn't working at all. And that's when I met him. Excuse me. And so he would do things like, I'm like, okay, he's a provider. Like, you need money for this? Before my day will start, he'd be like, you need me to send you some money? Here's some cash. Come get it and this and that. And then once I was in my career and making money, oh, I don't have $20 on me. I need 20. You got 20 on you real quick? He's like, yeah, but I need that back. I'm like, you my man. We are in a relationship. At this point, we've been together for like years. Like, yeah, he started like nickel and diamond stuff. It was the craziest thing. He just did a total.
He like, she got some money.
A total flip to where he was, girl, it would be $20, $30. And he would be like, I need that back.
Oh.
I'd be like, okay, all right. You know, so I don't know if that's really not financial abuse, but I feel like it's some sort of manipulation, you know. How come when I needed you, when I wasn't working, you were there for me, and now that I don't per se need you because I'm in my career field now, I gotta pay for everything? I'll never forget one day, I may have told this story. We was at a Mexican restaurant. I ordered guac. As soon as that waitress left, he goes, "Why you order that guac? That was $3." I'm like, "I know." He said, "You need to ask me next time before you do that."
God damn.
Those were the words that came out of his mouth. You need to ask me next time for some $3 guac. But I stayed.
Yeah, hell no. That was a flag right there. $3. I would have been like, okay, this gotta be the last time we go out to eat.
Yeah, I stayed. So
I know a couple like that. Like they divide. Like if she paid for it, or you got the cash on you, or you gonna cash at me. If he paid for it, it was like, oh, your food was 50. I would be like,
oh, so they like real 50-50.
Yeah.
She would pay for her portion, and he would.
I was like, I guess it. Hey.
If that works for you,
that works for y'all.
Dynamic.
But then we can't do like if you pay for a few days and then I pay, but every time it was yours was 65, so you gonna cash at me, you got the cash on you, or like what? I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, yeah,
it was they busted and they down everything. You got your own. You got your. Mm-hmm.
I don't like. If we're together in a relationship and we are together and we're two full-grown adults who are both working, both making money, like all that. You okay? The bill was $66. Your meal was $40. Mine was like. Why are we having to do? I don't know. I don't like that. If it's a date night and we're going out to eat, okay. Maybe you pay for the dinner and then I pay for the movies afterwards. Or if we go bowling afterwards, I'll pay for bowling and you pay for the snacks or whatever. I don't mind doing stuff like that. But calculating, saying you owe me $30 on this bill is crazy.
Even if we go out, like sometimes I cover the tip. Like, oh, you pay for that? Let me do the tip. Or sometimes I cover that and you do the tip. Like, just switch up on that. But to be busting shit down every time, I used to be like, what the hell?
My dude hates when I pay. And I be like, it's okay. I'm like, let me pay for something. He be hating. And the thing is, because I got the tap on my phone and he paid for cash for everything. And I heard him like, dude, yeah, I paid this time. He be like, why you do that? I'm like, let me contribute. See, stuff like that, I don't mind because it's like he tries to pay for everything. But I know at the end of the day, he does appreciate when I meet, because I literally have to force it, like, let me pay. God,
yeah, sometimes I think a woman should just be like Blue, at least offer to pay sometimes. Like some men really do. I've heard that men really do appreciate when women at least offer, like, just like you don't just automatically think that I'm gonna pay for it, but they appreciate that.
Yeah,
they're gonna make them want to spend more.
Yeah, it does. It takes you further in the long run, but if the bill comes and we pulling out a calculator and my man is telling me this is what I owe and this is what he owes his portion and I need to cash app him my $33.16 is crazy to me.
I've seen it.
I mean, whatever works. If they're okay with that dynamic, cool. I'm not okay with that.
Yeah, it's whatever works for you. I'm like, okay, well, shit, that works for their relationship.
Yeah, but I got yelled at for $3 guac.
$3 guac is crazy. I was like, crazy. Are you fucking serious? Are you kidding me?
And mind you, this is a man who owned his own businesses, making money.
You think that was a control thing?
I do.
I do think it was like you need to. You asked me. I think like. Mm-hmm. In his mind, that was like ask me next time. Can you get that guac? Like, don't just assume like I'm a.
I think he liked it better when I wasn't working. I think he really liked that because he could. Yeah, I think he liked that. And then when he saw like, oh, she's got her degree now, she's in her career, she's almost up there. She climbed the ladder to where I'm at. Like, let me do things to like knock her down, knock her self-esteem down.
Yeah, because I'm gonna see you for who you really are. Yeah, and I'm gonna be gone. I'm gone.
Yeah, $3 guac, but yeah, I'm gone now. I'm gone. He doing his thing, I'm doing mine. So
$3
guac. The second that waitress turned her back, he turned and looked at me. He said, "Why you order that guac?" And I'm looking, I'm thinking like I'm sipping on my little whatever I'm drinking. Child, not thinking nothing. He's like, "You need to ask me next time." I said, "Ooh,
are there any kids at the table? What the hell?"
Right? Yeah. Y'all let us know down below some red flags that you guys have ignored, or some red flags that y'all know that your friends or family members have ignored. Because I'm quite sure there's so many more out there. I just can't think of them.
A lot.
I've definitely been in relationships where I've justified, like, he's just, because we did talk about this. I remember I told you that guy who said he wasn't an affectionate person because of his mom, his upbringing. My mom never told me she loved me. My mom didn't hug me. My mom didn't kiss me. So that's why I'm not an affectionate person. And the whole time I was with him, I let that go on. I said, okay, well, this is how he is because of his mama.
No, that's not an excuse, because you're a grown man, and if that's something your woman like, you just gonna have to adjust to it. Like, she want to be hugged, she want to hold hands, she want to kiss.
Yep.
Let me do this for her because this is the person I love, not because I ain't doing that shit because I wasn't raised like that. My mama didn't raise me like that, so I ain't doing it. And then you sticking with it like, oh, he just wasn't raised like that, but damn, yearning for that the whole time.
You're yearning for that the whole time. Yeah.
No.
And it's crazy. I still got resentment. It's like I got a little resentment. Like, if I ever run across him, I ain't seen him out nowhere, but if I ever run across him, I'm gonna be like, motherfucker, you
never did this, you never do that. A lot of people come do that in relationships. Like, oh, they just like that, and that's how they was raised, and I guess I have to adapt to it. And then in the long run, you're not okay with it. You're not okay with it, but you just be like, okay, I'm gonna just have to deal with it, and that's not good.
Yeah, y'all let us know down below what some red flags y'all ignored, and then it came to bite you in the ass later on down the line.
Don't let it be no $3.
Don't let it be no $3 guac. I'm damn ashamed, but yeah, it's part of my story. It definitely happened.
I would have sent, ma'am, take this guac back. Please take it back. I would have slung that damn guac
flung it at him. Shit.
So fast.
What you got? What you got for topics?
Okay, y'all. We had a topic come in from one of the ex the aunties. One
of our loyal viewers.
Yes, he said, y'all being aunties, biological and podcast names, what's one thing you're not going gatekeep from your niece and daughters about love, life, and relationships?
One thing that I would not gatekeep. One thing that gatekeep, whatever, a piece of advice or whatever. Wait as long as you can to get into a relationship.
Oh, that was gonna be.
You don't have to have that school puppy love and try to follow him to college and do all that. And I just feel like they're gonna do it anyway, because I mean, I did it too. But just wait, focus on school, because that boy who you meet in high school, who gonna get your heart and gonna get your mind, and your grades can start dropping, and you might be want to go to this college, but because he going to this college, you want to follow him to that college, and 99% of the time it don't work. It's those rare instances where people actually stay in love and marry their high school sweetheart. But just wait. I just feel like just wait. Focus on school. Focus on your future. Worry about dating later.
Yeah, I'm real big on that. I always tell my daughter, do not do it in high school. Don't do it. She had a boyfriend and they was together for quite a while, and then they not together. I'm like, girl, now you see what I'm saying?
Did you have to was she crying and
yeah,
when they
she
broke
was
up?
hurt. Yeah, I think that was like her first real boyfriend in high school, and I'm like, see, like, wait, like it's so much out there when you never know what you're gonna meet in college, and you be stuck with this boy for 10 plus years and it goes nowhere.
Yes.
Y'all not together for the rest of your life. So just wait, like, live your life, date. Because I didn't do that. I didn't date. I got in a relationship in high school and that's like their dad, like, was in a relationship for years, didn't date, didn't do any of that, didn't get to experience none of that, like, in my 20s. Like, that's why I was like, please don't do that. That's the word. Do not do it. Ever. Don't do it.
And also I would say, like, this is for anybody, but like, have your standards that with your do's and don'ts. Once you are the age where you start dating and trying to find a relationship or whatever, don't waver those do's and don'ts. If you're, let's say you my little niece or my daughter, and you 20, 21, don't date no boy. If you don't want to date a boy who already got kids, he's 21 with 2 kids, don't do it. Cause he gonna be his weekends with the kids. He gonna be trying to have you be stepmama. You 20, 21. You ready to be a stepmama? Babysitting kids and
do not compromise. Do not nothing. Stand on it. Stand on it. Cause they be looking. You got 2 or 3 kids, and they girls with 3, 4 kids. They have their standards, so have yours too. Like you don't want to date no guy with 1 or 2 kids either, and you ain't got no kids. Don't do it.
I did that. I was 22. He was 25 with 5 kids. So I had my one, and by the time I was 22, my son was, a little bit older. He wasn't like a baby or nothing, because I had him 15, and so I remember the days he would have, because 3 of his kids were by the same woman, and unfortunately she wound up passing away. So he had custody of the 3, but he was only 25. His mom was the one that they lived with. But there would be times where he would have those 3 and then his other 2 all in our little 2-bedroom apartment. He would leave out, go do whatever he was doing. I'm 22 years old. I have my own child, but now I got all these 5 step kids,
No.
I did that. And I said I'll never do that again. So it becomes different when you're in your late 30s, your 40s, and you dating men that are your age in their 30s, 40s, and they might have 4 kids. They may be married and divorced. They may have been married to their wife for 10, 15 years, and they got 4 kids who are now teenagers. I feel like that's different.
Yeah. Because at this age, we all got older kids. I have a 6-year-old, but that's like, if I was in somebody, I'm not going no lower than... They can't be 1, 2, and 3 years old.
No.
So I don't have no babies like that. 6, 7, and up, that's fine. And teenager, I got a teenager. But 1, 2, 3, I'm not dating nobody that got a 1-year-old or 2-year-old. I ain't got no toddlers, and I ain't playing with no toddlers.
I know, and that whole like, you're not my mom. You're not my mom. You can't tell me what to do.
Sure ain't. I ain't trying to be.
If you don't get this look, so. I can't do no little 2, 3 year. Can you imagine?
Hold my God. Can you feed it real quick? Let me go use the Let me hold. Hold what? Feed what? Hell no. Change what?
But for the young girls, if you young and you don't have any kids, and that's one of your standards, it don't matter how cute the boy is. It don't matter. The boy treats you, whatever. He got a nice smile, whatever. If you don't want to date a man with kids, don't do it. Do not give in, because you have now said okay to taking on the role of stepmommy. If he's an active father, you gonna have to help him out. It is what it is.
Every other weekends or his holidays or those long breaks from school when he got the kids. You definitely a stepmama. You gotta deal with kids now.
21. That was the thing. Remember they were saying with Regina Carter, she dated Lucci when she was like 20, 21, and he had like 4 or 5 kids, something like that. And everybody would say, "What, Regina? You ain't got no kids. You are Lil Wayne's daughter. Why are you dating this man with 5 kids? How many he got? I remember 4 or 5. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
And for her to be no kids at 21, so. What's something else you would tell the nieces of the daughters? I was your credit. Don't fuck your credit up, because in the United States, you are your credit. They judge everything. You can't get no car.
They don't give a damn about your money.
They don't care how much money you got in the bank.
Your credit. That's what they looking at. Apartments didn't even used to look at credit. Now it's
they say some jobs look at your credit now.
I see jobs look at your credit. That on applications, they telling you that they're gonna check your credit now on some job applications.
That's wild. Don't mess your credit up. As tempting as it is, as soon as you turn 18, they're gonna be sending you those $300 and $500 credit cards. Don't do it. If you ain't got the money to pay it off, don't do it. And I remember they used to say, like back in the day, like, oh, get you a credit card and use it just for gas. I wouldn't even do that. I don't think that's a smart idea.
That's one thing I didn't do in my teenage years and this and that. Get a credit card, like 300 them cards, and then burnt. I have a lot of friends like, you ain't got no. I done burnt out like 3 of them cards.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I didn't do that. First, my mama didn't believe it. She didn't know much about credit. She didn't tell her, don't do nothing on credit. You pay for everything. My mama used to pay for everything. She's like, I spend money on that. That's paid for. I don't buy nothing on credit. Not knowing that you need credit. I didn't know about credit, so I just paid for everything. Like, I never got credit cards and stuff like that.
Oh,
never burnt them out. Because my mama never told us, like, get credit cards and get credit. She was like, I pay for everything. I want this mine. I'm like, okay, but then in the long run,
you don't have the credit.
You ain't got no damn.
It's like
I have no credit, and which is bad credit because you ain't got none.
That's true. Yeah, don't when they start mailing you those $300 and $400, $500 credit cards, don't do it. I would say once you're done with college and in your profession and you have steady income coming in, then get your first credit card, because then you know every 2 weeks you're getting paid, and you know that you can pay your credit card bill. So I would say wait. What else? Also, first signs of any abuse, run.
Oh, definitely abuse.
First signs, the first signs of, even if he don't put his hands on, even if he just lifts a hand to you,
the mouth is powerful. Like
the mouth, the fist clenched. Yeah. Look at little stuff like that. Yeah.
Especially if he talking to you crazy and calling you out your name, that's the first step. Like, it's gonna get physical eventually, but talking to you crazy, all kind of, don't take none of that. Leave.
And funny enough, the guy who I dated at 22, who had the 5 kids, he was the only physically abusive relationship I've ever been in. So not only did he have 5 damn kids, 3 baby mamas, he was abusive. Yeah. I couldn't wait to leave it. I couldn't wait to leave.
How long did you stay in that relationship?
1 whole year. Okay. We started dating, and probably about 3 months after dating, we moved in together. He's the first man I ever lived with. We moved in together, and we had a 1-year lease on that apartment. And I would say his craziness started probably a month or 2 into the apartment when we got our first apartment, and I felt stuck. And I couldn't tell my mom, because my mom, she was already mad, like, why are you moving in with him? She was just like, she didn't understand. And so I couldn't tell my mom what I was going through. My sister knew a little bit, but
she was older?
Not that much. No? I was 22, he was 25.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, he was slightly older, but he was still considered, what I look at as a 25-year-old now, that's young. But yeah, he was and it's so crazy. My sister wound up seeing him about 2 or 3 months ago. Man, can you please tell Gina, can you contact her? I'm so sorry. Man, I was in a fucked up place of I'm so sorry for how I treated her and this and that.
Hell no.
I said, and she came back and told me he sounded so sad. He was apologizing. I'm like, it was 20-some years ago. I don't care. I don't want to hear no apology I don't care if I never see that man again in my life. Like, I know. He don't have to apologize. It happened. It is what it is. And life is great right now. I don't need his apology. No.
No closure needed, sir.
No closure needed. You good. Bye. Like, you good. He one of them. If I see him out somewhere, I'll be like, hey, how you doing? I'll speak. Hey,
that's it.
And I'm going to keep going. Like, I ain't holding no grudge, no resentment. That was 20-some years ago. It happened. It's a part of my story. And, but... I don't need no apology from you. Carry on. I wonder how many kids he got now. If he had that many at 25, I wonder how much he got at 46. How old he is now? 47.
No more.
He probably a grandfather. He probably got grandkids. Yeah. He probably had more kids. I'm quite sure. But anyways, not too much energy on him. Yeah. So what else? I don't know. We got so many. If we could just sit here, we got so many things not to gatekeep on, what to do, what not to do. And the thing about it is, we could sit down and tell our nieces and daughters.
They still gonna do what they want to do.
It. Yeah.
You can preach like our mama told us things, and we be like, and we ain't listen. We ain't listen. So you can tell them all you want to, but and hope they take the advice. But they gonna do what they want to do anyway.
Yeah.
We're moving on to Ask the Aunties.
We moving right along to Ask the Aunties. So, if you guys want to get some advice from us, no matter what it's about, relationship, friendship, whatever, and you want unbiased advice, y'all write into our email, which is down below, curvesandcombos@gmail.com. Short and sweet, but very detailed, if that makes sense. So...
That man is long.
Some of these are long, y'all.
Woo, short and sweet, y'all. Like, give us as much details as possible, but like, maybe like 2 paragraphs, 2 small paragraphs, or voice memos. You can always do your voice memos.
Great.
Yes, we love those.
Okay, y'all, this is an update. So to give you guys kind of a summary, because she did write to us back in the summertime, back in July. To give you a summary, she met a guy in church. He's tall, dark, handsome, pretty much anything you want physically. He loves God. He's everything on paper is like, this is the perfect man. And then they never had sex. Then he winds up, I don't want to read her whole old message. They wound up like losing touch somehow, but he married somebody else.
Yeah.
Quickly after they break up. Like quickly after they break up, he marries somebody else. He comes back in her life and tells her that he's unhappy and he wants a second chance with her. So she does her little investigating and she finds his wife's page, and from the wife's page, it looks like they're happily married. He's telling her they not, and he wants a chance back with her, but he finds the wife page and they happily married.
Typical. If you really want to know how the relationship going, find the girlfriend or the wife page. He like, he's unhappy, but you want to really know, just go to find the girlfriend or the wife page.
Yeah, so she just wanted to know, she had wanted to know, is she stupid because her feelings are hurt, and should she expose him to the wife? She didn't know what to do. So that was what she originally wrote us in about during the summer. Now this is the update. Hi, Jean and Poe. I wanted to give you an update about the guy I was talking to who secretly got engaged while pursuing me back in July of last year. So yesterday, he reached out to me saying he wanted to continue our friendship. He expressed that he wanted to take me out for dinner and hang out. When I asked him, would meeting out with me, someone had history with, was a good idea, he blatantly said, so what? She goes out with other men too. I respectfully cut him off simply because I am no longer associating myself to someone who clearly had no regard to my feelings back then. I have moved on. Now, I remembered watching your response on my situation, and may I add, it was hurtful to hear. Your responses to the situation made me feel as though I fumbled a good man who had good intentions with me. But looking back at it, I didn't fumble him. I dodged a bullet. What also helped me move on from this situation was building healthy boundaries for myself and focusing on my bag like I have been doing. Another thing, he is hot on the T app with multiple women reporting the same experiences, all while being engaged. Anyways, thank you for being simply amazing. So I guess we were saying give him a second chance. Maybe we were telling her give him another chance.
It's kind of coming back to me the full story. I think she was saying he was, before he got engaged to that woman, he was kept pursuing her, and then she never really took it serious. And then she come upon him getting engaged. So she was like, did I fumble it? And I was like, if he was pursuing you so hard at first, he probably would have proposed to you first, but you wasn't taking him serious.
She said that they talked on and off for 2 years. They never had sex.
And she was like, he's handsome.
She said the text messages were wholesome. She said then they turned into sexting. She says, I get it. I'm dark-skinned, bodacious, curvy woman, but I never pushed my physical features as a way to get men because I genuinely want love. He had been going hard and consistent, presenting the idea of marriage and wanting to build a family. That was it. I think because he was presenting marriage and wanting to build a family, he was a wholesome man. Of course, sexting is going to come along with it because he's a man.
Yeah.
Talking to somebody on and off for 2 years. So I think that's where we got, we're like, well, maybe
you fumbled,
and he really just wanted to start a family. So he got the woman who was the second place person. You were his first choice.
Yeah.
Now he's stuck with the second place person, and he's really not happy. Even though the current wife is happy, she don't realize she was actually number two.
People will settle just because they couldn't get the person they wanted. They'll settle for number two and try to be happy. And like you said, he's not happy.
And she just said She said, I'm happy for him because I knew he always wanted to get married and how important it was to him. He has also communicated how lonely he was and wanted to build a family. So I think that's settled. What we read.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now all these other things are coming out. Multiple one on the T app saying that he's doing the we didn't get that part. Yeah, we didn't get that part. So we were just going off of what you wrote. But we glad, girl, you in your bag. Yes. You dodged a bullet.
Love a
you
good
have
update.
Moved on. We love that.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Period. You definitely dodged a bullet. Like on the T page and all that, you dodged a bullet. Yep. And he settled anyway because he really wanted you. So.
He really wanted you. Yeah, so you got the upper hand.
Okay, the title of this one is This Man Had a 1-month-old Baby. Okay, she said, Hi, Jen and Poe. So this isn't really an ask to aunties, but it's more of a get it off my chest. Okay. Y'all can write it. I like that.
Yeah, I like
y'all
that too.
Y'all ask aunties. Y'all can write in on get it off your chest, and we're gonna read it, and you can get it off your chest. I like that. Period. Mm-hmm. I am so tired of this dating stuff for real. It's so ghetto and exhausting out here. How people just are not honest and real. Shaking my head. So to make a long story short, I signed up for the dating app Hinge to try it out. No expectations, just to see what happens. I matched with this guy in December of 2024, talking on the app, and then we exchanged numbers and started texting in January 2025. We would FaceTime all the time while he was at home doing things like laundry or whatever. One day, while he was in the living room, I noticed that he had a pink yoga mat on his floor. I thought that was very strange, so I asked him about it, and he said that he needed one, and that was the only color they had at Five Below. So he just got it. I thought that was very weird, but I kept it noted. Then as things progressed, I noticed that every time we tried to meet up, it was always something weird and an excuse. The first time he claimed an emergency, the second time he overslept, and the third time he just went ghost for the day. Ignoring red flags. This is ignoring. You ignoring them. I don't have time for the game, so I let him know that I was over and ending things in February 2025. About 3 weeks after I officially ended things, I was on Instagram, and for some reason, his profile came up as a suggested person I may know. So I clicked the profile and started scrolling. Y'all, why this man had a whole baby shower in October of 2024, just 2 months before me and him matched on a dating app. So by the time we exchanged number, he was planning to meet up. This man had a whole 1-month-old baby, and when he blatantly told me he didn't have kids, we were not talking, so I didn't text him or say anything about it. My homegirl was like, I should text him and curse him out, but I didn't see the need to when we were done. It didn't matter to me at the point. Fast forward to now, I'm in the gym and get the below text message from him an entire year later. So since you want to text me now, I'm going to let your ass know I know about the baby. Like, nigga, please. Lying at 40 years old about being a father for some vagina that you never even got is nasty work. Okay, well, these are messages.
Can we read them?
Yeah.
Read them out loud, okay? We love when y'all send the screenshot.
Yeah.
We love when y'all send pictures.
In the they never stop lying. It don't matter the age.
It don't matter the age.
Good morning. It's been a minute. I hope all is well. Happy New Year. You crossed my mind. Good morning. Happy New Year's to you as well. How's the baby that you never told me you had?
Get right into it, girl. Right into it.
Are you available in 30 minutes? I'm wrapping up a game and my son is doing great. And that's a long story. But again, I'm a man and I stand on my business whether it was planned or not. You stand on business when you didn't tell me you had a child? 2 months before they swiped on that, so you were already at the baby shower, sir.
Right.
About to have the baby. You say you ain't had no kids. What the hell you mean planned or not? This was already done.
It was
done. You
done.
didn't just have it afterwards. She said available for what? Because it's really nothing to talk about. When we were getting to know each other, I asked you if you had kids and you blankly told me no, which you knew was a lie. At the time your baby was about a month old. You were on a dating app and exchanged numbers with me, knowing that you had a whole baby shower prior to that with a baby on the way. That's weird as fuck to me. If you could lie about that, you could lie about anything. Enjoy the rest of your day though. That's it. I like that.
I like that.
Period. End it. Yes. Stand on business.
Yeah.
Sir, Sir,
I like that.
are you available in 30 minutes? Hell no, I'm not available.
No.
I don't want to hear nothing else. It's nothing else to talk about. You lied. You was at a baby shower.
You lied, and I just bet he was still in a relationship with the mama.
Yes, he probably still is.
Mm-hmm.
My son is doing great, whether it was planned or not. How can it be planned or not? And you met her 2 months after your baby shower.
Right.
The baby was already on the way. Whether y'all planned that or not, the baby was on the way. You said you didn't have no kids.
Girl. I like to get it off my chest. I like that. If y'all wanna, if y'all want to write in, y'all can write in for advice if you want to, or you can write to get it off your chest like this. Cause
thank you. I like that.
Yeah.
Because men, like, they don't give you the option no more. Like, a person could be married, or they have a gal, and you gotta find out about it through somebody else or on social media.
Yep.
Like, give me the option if I want to be a trifling bitch or not, and talk to you. Give me the option, but they don't get the option more. That's like, he could have been like, oh shit, I'm not with her. We just had.
You got a baby.
I got a baby on the way. He probably.
And there's some women out there that'll be like, okay, I'm okay. He was honest with me. I'm okay with it.
He got a baby on the way.
But give me the option to say yes or no.
You said you ain't had no kids, and you just was at a baby shower 2 months before that. Like, give me the option. That's why people like I'm P, I'm this, I'm him. No, the fuck you not, because you got the lie to get that person, and you just lied and said you ain't have no kids. You're a loser. That's what you are. You're a loser.
Let's see. Do we have any more? Okay, y'all. So now we are going to move along to Would You Rather. So I just have a couple. So, would you rather relive the 90s or the early 2000s?
2000s.
The early 2000s?
Yeah, 2000s. I love 2000. Year 2000s? 2001, yeah.
Really? I think I'd want to relive the 90s just because... I'd want to relive the 90s as like in my 20s. Because you know how you see like House Party and just the way that everybody like... I would want to like dress like TLC of like the early 90s. If I was older, yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got to say older. Yeah, the men in the 90s, the 95 men,
yes.
like Tupac. Oh,
yes.
Yeah. If I was older in my 90s, the 90s for sure.
Yeah, if I was like, like 20, 22 and like 1992, 1993, like that early and being in like, I feel like the 90s was like fun. For when you're in your
house parties, it was safe. They had a lot of fine men.
Everybody was in that dancing and
Wasn't no sections, none of that. It was house parties on the dance floor.
Wars.
Yeah, none of that.
Yeah, I'd want to. If I could be older, I'd want to relive the 90s older. But if the age that I was during those eras, then of course I'd want to relive the early 2000s again because early 2000s was fun too.
Yeah.
Y2K.
Yep.
And then my other one, would you rather go without movies or without TV shows?
I say movies, I guess, because movies, you don't have to keep watching. We watch the same movies majority of the time over and over, but TV shows have new seasons and new. So yeah, I'm gonna go without movies.
That's what I said. I said I would go without movies, but that's crazy to lose so many classic movies.
Shit, yeah.
But like you said, with the movie, after it's a movie only an hour and a half, 2 hours long, and that's it.
TV shows, you got series and
season
they
after
keep
season
coming
after
out
season.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are only two that I had for this week.
Okay, would you rather own a yacht or a plane?
Oh, that's a good one.
Like a big old nice yacht.
Big old yacht. Oh, that's a good one. The only reason I'm gonna say plane is just because it's gonna be easy for me to travel from here to there, here to there. To me, owning a yacht is like only good for like certain times of the year. But that would be nice.
Yeah, big ass yacht, like yeah.
Have you seen the one that Jay-Z and Beyonce be on? Girl, it looks like it's the size of a hotel. It's massive, and they said they've spent like 2 weeks on a yacht. It literally looks like a giant hotel. It ain't one of them yachts that we be on out the country. No, baby, that yacht looked like 2 big old houses put together, just floating in the water. I was like, what? I mean, it got like levels. It looked like a mini, like a Carnival cruise ship.
I seen some
It
nice
looked like a mini Carnival cruise ship.
That you ain't gonna feel no kind of movement. It just looks like it's. I've seen some nice ones. I ain't been on one, but okay. So you say plane? I'm gonna say plane too because a yacht is only seasonal. Well, hell, well, shit. Some of them, because I bet Jay-Z and them, they can be on there anytime. The ones we be on seasonal.
Yeah, and then where would it be in Galveston?
Like no, what? We gonna put it if you live in Galveston.
Oh shoot.
Would you rather win the lottery or live twice as long?
Ooh, these good ones, girl. Win the lottery or live twice as long. So let's say if I live till 80, I'd be 160. Oh, I'ma say because you know your health starts declining by then. Your mental, cognitive. So to live a double life at 80 and that starts going down, I live to like 160. What, I'm gonna just be in a chair, a little shriveled up old lady?
If you live twice as long, you're still healthy because
you're still healthy and my mind is still there.
Saying if your mind is still there, you're still healthy. Would you rather live twice as long, or just win a lottery and just live your life with that lotto money?
And I might be thinking into it too much because if you live, because I'm like, okay, that makes a difference. If I could be still healthy mentally and physically,
you probably
and live twice as long, but
amount of money.
You gonna outlive your kids. You're gonna see your kids.
Oh yeah.
You gonna outlive your kids. You could possibly outlive your grandkids. Can you imagine that? Like that's
you gonna outlive a lot of people.
You're gonna outlive a lot of people. Yes. I might just need to go ahead and just win that lottery.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and let me live a normal lifespan. Yeah.
Live a good life.
Live a good life.
I had a good life while I was here.
Win that lottery.
Okay. Would you rather flip a coin for $200K or automatically get $50K?
Oh! Flip a coin for $200K or automatically just get $50K.
$50K. $50K cash or just flip a coin for $200K. Bitch, I'm gonna be pissed if I don't win
I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed, but I think I'm gonna just go for that for show money. I'm gonna go for the for show. Yeah. I'm gonna go for the 50.
I'm not a bettor, so I'm going for the 50. I'm not a bettor. I ain't gonna spend no wheel. If they tell me you're gonna give me $50K right now, give me the $50K.
Run me that 50.
Because if I flip that damn coin, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't get that 200.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go for the 50K. I'm not a betting person.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Okay. If marry, kill.
Okay.
Mark Zuckerberg.
The
Facebook.
Okay.
Billionaire. This is billionaire edition.
Oh.
Jeff Bezos. Elon Musk.
Ooh.
Terrible man.
Okay. I already know who I'm killing. Elon, you got to go. You got to go. So now we left with Bezos and we left with Mark. I'm gonna marry Mark Zuckerberg because he, from what we see, he seems kind of normal. He's married and they all, when you become billionaires, they all weird in some capacity. They all weirdos to me. But I'm gonna marry Mark and I'm gonna smash Bezos. And yeah, Elon, goodbye, good day, good riddance.
I think I'm gonna marry Mark too, because he been married to that same woman for a long time, like since high school. I think 20-something years. Yep. He been with that same woman, so he got to be some kind of good. She been with him for 20 years. And Jeff, I'm gonna smash him too, because he did something to that wife that's divorced him, giving away all that goddamn money. He had to be a terrible person, because she's giving it. She's handing it out. You don't want to keep these millions, and she's handing it out
because she knows what he did to get the money. So that's why she don't want it. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He has to be something right. I'm just gonna smash him and keep it moving. I don't want to be with him, because for you to give away millions of dollars like that, he's a terrible person.
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't even want you. I'm giving out your money. I want you to see.
Want your money. Yeah.
To HBU, she is handing it out. I love that for her. Yeah.
Oh, has she remarried?
Yeah. I don't think so. I think she has a boy. They said she has like a boyfriend, and then she's like a tech. I think he's like a tech person. He makes like, they say he makes like less than $100K a year. She has like a very simple boyfriend.
Really? But I bet she's happy. Hell though. Yeah, that's the thing. Yep. I bet she's happy.
She got it. She don't need at this point. You definitely can marry for love.
That's true.
She got it.
Those were good ones. Oh, you did some good ones.
Yeah.
You got an obsession this week?
Mm-mm.
I don't either.
I have no obsession this week. I guess because I've been in the house all week, and the week before that, I ain't got no obsession this week.
Yeah, I don't either.
I've been watching the same shows, trying to finish them, and
I guess I could say my obsession is His and Hers. Y'all need to watch that. Y'all need to watch it. It's good.
Telling y'all definitely need to watch that.
And the crazy thing about it, I'm watching it with my dude, so I can't.
Oh, you gotta wait.
Oh, I gotta wait. Yeah, he left yesterday, and I was like, oh, I want to finish. Oh, I want to finish. So
you can't do that though. You gotta stay loyal to it when y'all start. Like, cause I hate when somebody be like they didn't watch the shit. Like, why would you watch it without me?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. But yeah, I don't have an obsession of the week either. So yeah. But y'all, this completes episode number 43. If you guys want to write in any topics, send us a DM on Instagram. If you want to get it off your chest.
Yes. Did she leave a name? Like we can shout you?
She did leave a name, but I don't know if she wants to be shouted out,
girl. Thank you, girl. You know who you are. We love that, and we are going to get it off your chest.
Get it off your chest. I like that. So you guys get it off your chest, or if you can write in for Ask the Aunties if you need advice. And all of our links are down below to our other social medias, and we're still on that road to 10K.
Yes, y'all. See y'all next week, y'all.
Bye. Get it off your chest.
The new one's coming for 2026. That was good because it's just like get off your chest. We
ain't gotta give no advice. Or she just went in.
Yeah, she came with the text messages on there. I like that.
Yeah.